about here. I'm not this person talks, so I don't have to.
With Campbell soup, they're 3D printing the meat.
Yeah, I just saw about this yesterday.
A goal of the WEF.
Yeah, fuck the World Economic Forum. And this is why I don't get paid by YouTube, because I could swear, I could say fuck the World Economic Forum, I could say fuck that COVID shot.
A man has died already, and there's about
Hey, what's my cash app?
500,000 cases of reported people are now allergic.
You made one for me. What is it? So you
And
can...
it makes you really sick, and it can kill you as well. This is genetically engineered. So
They made a tick that can make you allergic to meat.
it's not so much that people eat meat, okay? It is that, but they believe that having farms and raising cattle and
Can you make it for a seat?
resources that takes is depleting right? Because we consume so much. So they're looking for ways to
In our van?
they've already genetically modified us.
Hang on, we'll get to that part of the van in a minute. Let's see me play this real quick.
They genetically have modified food already, soybeans, manzano, that's a whole nother rabbit trail we can get into. Farmers are really, really struggling. But that's how they want it. But one of the things is they want to do away with the need for all of these to raise all of this meat. Right? Especially beef, because cows consume a lot, and they feel as though they produce.
I like my cow milk.
Hurting the environment, and it's costly to do. It's just so much easier if they can just 3D print a filet mignon, right?
Ain't no powdered milk will ever taste like real milk.
The goal of WEF, like I am not kidding you. They talk about this on stage.
She loves milk too.
It's in their brochures and paperwork. Like, so this is a conspiracy theory. They want people to
It's not conspiracy theory.
and they want to 3D print. They want to genetically create all of these things themselves, grow it in the lab, okay, with the assistance of AI. But look at this. Did you see it? Let's see if we can open this up.
You can do this to my videos to speed up my slow parts.
I have a subscription to that, but I'm going to. I don't feel like logging in, so let's do this one. It says lawsuit claims Campbell exec mock poor people who buy its food. Actually, let me see if I can do a full video on it. That's going to be easier for you guys. Let me see. Did you guys know this about Campbell soup?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the guy. Did you all hear about that? The rant the guy went on from Campbell Soup.
Let's see if I can get a news.
I don't know if they're 3D printing their meat. I think the guy. They claimed the guy was always coming to work high.
We can still play to see what the claims are.
Didn't say what he was high on though. Weed, meth. What was he high on?
Make sure. Yeah, yes, this is it. All right, let me share this for you guys.
Come on, get to it.
This morning, Campbell Soup is denying claims about its products, allegedly made by an executive in a recorded conversation. The person in the recording is also heard belittling Campbell's customers during an expletive-filled rant. The recording is a
I don't either.
conversation that's now part of a lawsuit filed by Robert Barza.
I don't want to see some chicken out of a 3D printer either.
After reporting the alleged remarks, which he says also included racist comments about company employees. Garza claims Campbell executive Mark Downey made those comments after the two met to discuss Garza's salary. In a statement, Garza's attorney saying, "This situation has been very hard on Robert. We thought Campbell's would be thankful that he reported Martin's behavior, but instead, he was abruptly fired." Campbell's responded saying, "If the comments were in fact made, they are unacceptable. They do not reflect our values and the culture of our company." And going on to say, "The comments heard in the recording about our food are not only inaccurate, they are patently absurd."
It doesn't sound like they're really denying the way it was made though.
USDA approved US suppliers and meets our high quality standards. And the company noting, Valley worked in IT and had nothing to do with food production. Valley is on leave pending a company investigation. In the meantime, the Attorney General of Florida, a state that bans lab-grown meat, says his office is now investigating Campbell's products. We reached out to Martin Valley, but did not hear back. Campbell says it has not been able to verify the recording. Sophie Flight, ABC News, New York.
One thing I have noticed, Campbell's Soup, they haven't really denied about how their meat was made. You notice that? They're not really saying, no, our meat's real. It comes from real chicken. That's the one thing I've noticed. On anything I've seen about the Campbell Soup shit, Not one time have they said,
We all
no, our meat comes from real
and
chicken.
then going back into them genetically, the comments or sorry, part of the kind of like the AI thing or the WEF, what they want to do.
Fuck the World Economic Forum.
3D print, bioengineer organs, right? We
Yeah.
already know there's a huge black market, especially out of China and I believe in India. Like
If you want an organ, go to China. You can get a fucking black market organ there.
Really, I would say China. Seriously, I don't want to claim any other countries right now.
Maybe Mexico too will work for you.
That China, illegally harvests organs.
Yeah.
So with these growth pods of these babies, do you really think these babies, okay, that they are wanting to create, right? These technocrats, these transhumanists want to create, and they're just for all these families because they love us and they just want you to be able to reproduce. But those of us who they see with low IQ, we're poor compared to them. We want rights. We're not going to just take their propaganda slop and just digest it. Are they just doing
You missed that important part in the video in the beginning, whoever just started watching.
That we need less humans, they want to get rid of us. So what else are they growing these babies for? They have no parents. Organs.
No, not true. They're gonna organ harvest. That's a good idea. They're gonna organ harvest them babies.
Can you imagine? And these children are raised without any mother or any nurturing. I mean, you do realize before the age of 2, everything sets in.
I'll be in Dearborn, Michigan this weekend. We're gonna go check out Dearborn, Michigan. I'm leaving tomorrow.
They have no parents. They're in an orphanage.
I'm gonna see what they got going on in Dearborn,
The
Michigan.
mental disorders that they have.
I'll be in Dearborn this weekend. Right, no ads. No, I'm advertising on my YouTube. I know, I'm making sure people are watching for when I go there. And we're gonna go there and eat some bacon. We're going to Dearborn, Michigan to eat some bacon. But yeah, pretty much, all that fucking, what's it called, like vegetable meat, it's all bullshit. And so they can try to have more meat for
Vegetable meat?
vegan meat. That's what I mean. That's fake meat, vegan meat.
Oh, shit.
It's fake meat. Why not just eat vegetables? Why are you eating fucking vegan meat? Why not just get...
Plant-based.
Huh?
Plant-based meat.
Right. What's the point of it? And that's why they're that people like that is exactly the reason they're trying to fucking take away real meat. They're trying to trick you. Why don't you just eat some fucking plants then? Go eat some vegetables. Why don't you just go eat vegetables? Then what's the point of why not, eating meat is supposed to be for the protein.
Some are raised by the government. Some are, I guess.
That's the whole purpose of eating meat, is getting the protein out of it.
Openly stated this. Others are for organ harvesting. Others are for Epstein and worse things.
Oh,
This is where
pedophiles.
this world is
Yeah.
falling. There's nothing good in this world. I mean, there's good people. There's good people. Okay? There's good people.
Look, this is how you
But I'm
slow...
talking about the world
My
overall,
live
it's
streams
slowly
is how you
moving.
speed up past my slow parts.
World outrage. I want you to
Look,
think
you
the
could do
worst
this.
things that could possibly
If you don't
happen.
know how to use
you
YouTube, go
know
to
how-
settings,
Do you know how we found out that the human body was over 70% water?
go to speed. You can speed it up to 2 times faster. Yeah.
I cannot talk about it on this channel. Look it up. After this, right now, make a note of what I just told you. Look it up. Most of the world has never heard of these things, but they've always existed, just like our real history. We don't know about it, as I've shown you. So I just wanted to put that out there. I wanted to listen. I don't know what's down the pipeline with it, but clearly, this is something that they want and something that has been, part of what they've planned. They talk about it, like I said, openly, and this is what you got to pay attention to. Keep your eyes and ears open. Okay, so let me. I'm going to switch gears here. Let me see if this how this will look.
Mm.
Now,
Yeah.
this is a disclaimer.
Oh, Project Bluebeam, now they're talking about.
Project Bluebeam is a conspiracy theory. Okay, I must tell you that it is a conspiracy theory. We're just going to be informed about it, and then we're going to look at what's happening today, so you can understand what they're trying to do. All right, and it's very important. First,
You gotta get one.
Holographic technology and psychological manipulation to simulate a worldwide religious or extraterrestrial event. This will be followed by the breakdown of traditional belief systems and the construction of a unified global faith. The theory claims this will be carried out in 4 stages. Engineered archaeological discoveries, a large-scale holographic display in the sky tailored to different religions, for example, synthetic telepathic communication, and a staged supernatural event intended to create chaos and compliance. Supporters of the theory argue that the goal is to usher in a centralized global authority. While Project Bluebeam is widely discussed in alternative media, it remains speculative and is not supported by official documentation or verified sources. Of course, a lot of people have different thoughts. Project Bluebeam, the video I did about the big UFO basically barreling to Earth. Some people believe that is part of Project Bluebeam, but there's a lot of
3i
stuff
Atlas.
like this. The holographic thing is probably one of the most discussed. Maybe that technology exists. We've seen how much drone technology has evolved and what they could do with the light show. So just imagine what governments might have. But this is all, again, speculation. But let me know you.
Okay, so you see that. and
Don't
I'm gonna
support
actually-
vegetable meat.
Let me close out all of this. I'm going to share this one. Oh, it's way too big. Actually, let me play something else because we're going to discuss Project Bluebeam. This is going to give, if you guys don't know what it is, it's going to kind of give you a foundation of Project Bluebeam. But let me show you. Did you guys see
For you or
the
me?
concert in Giza? Did you guys see that? The pyramids of Giza? Let me show you. Let me show you. I think this is it. Yeah, here we go. Let me roll. And yeah, I'll make this a little bigger.
What do they do there?
Knows about the concert that went down with the pyramids of Giza in Egypt, because a lot of people are saying that this is not about music, this is definitely spiritual. The concept was called Alien Quantum Genesis, but it was way more than lasers and beats. Something felt very much different because people were stating it was giving rituals and revelations, pretty much true hidden in plain sight. And it's about an android named Eva that's supposed to merge humans with machinery, with technology. And it was giving
Yeah, I don't know why we're building Skynet.
symbolisms from serpents to all types of, angels and just fire and just hidden, geometry, just many different things that make people feel very much uncomfortable. And while many people seem to enjoy it, a lot of people felt as if it was quite demonic. All of these visuals were projected onto the pyramids themselves.
You know what else was demonic? That fucking last Super Bowl fucking, not the one that we just had, the one while Joe Biden was president, that freaky fucking Super Bowl thing. Oh.
So this was almost like a message that the era of human origin is over and whatever is next is not organic, that it'll be artificial and completely engineered. There's this eerie feeling that the show was way more than entertainment and pretty much more so a transmission, like a warning about the next stages of evolution. Like the setting with the pyramids perfectly aligned with the stars, kind of like a cosmic connection. But that's what I'm seeing in the comments. Maybe there's just a lot of paranoia going on, but the timing just felt really deliberate. Like the words, the imagery, it all just points to transformation, transcendence, or even maybe replacement. So what do you guys think when you see all of these images? Was this just an artistic statement, a musical expression, or something way deeper, like literal rituals and activations hidden right before our very own eyes? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Per usual, this is all alleged. I'm just going based off what I see online. Can't confirm or deny anything. But if you haven't heard about quantum genesis, definitely important to do your research. Whatever else I find out, I will back up. So that's what went on. If you have not looked up what happened with that, they were just projecting these things. I mean, it was like disgusting. It was like humanoid robot. In fact, let me just so I can show you it bigger. This thing.
Yeah, I'm trying to show it. The side on the right.
Sorry. I'm probably let me show you this.
Yeah, because it's my channel. That's why.
Is this it? No, this isn't it. Okay. I don't have it, but you can
Send
look
it
it up.
to my
It
dad.
was just real wild. Like,
Forward that
wild,
to him.
wild.
Yes.
Did you see what that was called? It was called quantum genesis, right? I'm seeing this everywhere. We have the,
Send that to him. He needs to
Genesis
know that.
going on now. The Genesis mission that Trump announced, the Department of Energy. Let me make this
He
bigger.
needs to know
The
that.
Department
Forward
of
that.
Energy, right? Okay. I want you to
Send
see
it.
this. But look, it said, let me see if I can find the part where they talk about like they are going to use quantum. I'm seeing that word as well.
3i Atlas is probably like us from the future, where robots took over and Skynet killed all humans.
Where they are projecting a figure in the sky, really mimicking the rapture. This is what this is all about.
I wonder if that's going to be when 3i Atlas comes close to Earth.
I'll just show you here. If you can see that. I don't need to be this small on the screen. I'll move it back over. But it says Genesis mission. I read it in the earlier live stream, but look at this. Will create a national discovery platform that unites the world's most powerful supercomputers, AI systems, and emerging quantum technologies.
Then Skynet's going to kill us, like in the Terminator movie, or iRobot. I don't get why we're mimicking exactly what we're doing in the fucking movies, Terminator and iRobot. Neither one of those movies ended well for humans. Especially Terminator. Skynet killed all of us with a nuclear bomb. And we're like mimicking exactly what happened in Terminator right now.
Compared to just a concert. But the fact that the names are the same.
But yeah, catch my live. I'll be in Dearborn, Michigan. We're gonna go check out and hear the prayer hours. See how loud they go across the city. We'll probably be in Dearborn on. I'm not gonna say the day because I want to make it a surprise pop up. I don't want it. Supposedly a drone. Who was that? Nick Shirley, right, babe? Babe.
He talked about Pizzagate back in the day.
Nick
Oh
Shirley,
my gosh.
I think.
You were shut down.
Or no,
Amazon,
Cam's Bigby. When he got to
visited-
Dearborn, Michigan, he had a
More
drone
people were
stalking
not-
him. I'm gonna see if a drone's gonna stalk us.
There is a guy. I am not mentioning.
We're gonna go eat some bacon in Dearborn, Michigan. So turn your notification bells on. That will be popping up sometime this weekend.
He has been missing. He was looking up.
Oh, Project Bluebeam. Costa Rica was telling me about Project Bluebeam.
I will say.
I thought it was
he went
crazy
missing
until I looked into it.
End of October, after he made a discovery about a big investigation that everybody's looking into right now, and I don't think most people have realized he's disappeared. He literally, in his last post,
Aliens got him.
okay, let me just say, it's one of I just cannot get details, but people who know, you will know. All right. He's on YouTube and he was on X. He has disappeared for a month. He never disappears. He is one of the guys that covered big time the Las Vegas shooting, the largest mass casualty we've had. And he's one of those guys that covered that very deeply, interviewing people, all types of things. He goes in and investigates psyops, right? He can find out if a military plane was flying, who it belonged to. He can find out.
Maybe he got recruited by the U.S. government.
The guy's really smart. And his last discovery, he said some things and literally said, are you gonna kill me now? Like the person he was talking to. And
I don't know, maybe he did it for clickbait.
he has been missing since then. I'm not joking.
Maybe he just got on a plane and went to Africa. I mean, you could go missing pretty easy
So when I
quickly
tell
in
you
Africa
certain
and still
things
be
that I
alive.
cannot say, you're going to have to just figure it out. This guy, I will just tell you, if you look at the Las Vegas thing that happened with that, he's on YouTube and he's like one of the most foremost people that went into that. But when he started investigating something else, the guy went missing. It's unusual and no one's really talking about it that much. If you go to his comments,
There's a lot of
people are
things
bringing it
that nobody's
like,
really
hey,
talking
are you
about
okay?
that are
Where
important,
are
like
you?
3i
I've seen,
Atlas.
oh my gosh, they got him. And he's not as big as some of the other people who are talking.
See, that's so you can speed
So
up
I
my
said, well,
videos
I
so they don't got time to edit
I'm telling you
past the boring parts.
this is the tightrope you have to walk. Okay, guys. So you just have to. I want you to be careful with things you put out, investigate, because things come down the pipeline. I don't know. Okay. So and this is why I have to. I just want to put that out there because I've been feeling in my spirit just to say something, but I just know I can't. I just don't want to be involved with that because I. All right. So these things are very serious, but at the same time, these things have been happening forever. We just have social media now where we can see it. We can find out what these things are.
Yeah, social media really puts a lot out there.
We can,
Quicker than the news used to. But you gotta be careful, there's a lot of fake shit getting put out there, like about Trump.
So no need to be afraid, but there's package your wisdom. You can be cautious. Okay, so
He was a benediction husband broke up.
No, why? Huh? Oh, those are the two people that made that song, right?
There's something wrong right now.
When?
I haven't been concrete, but I just want you to know. I feel as though people are being rage baited to speak about some things.
That Love Like This song,
They
right?
can come back after you,
Yeah.
but those people are protected because they are part of creating the rage bait. to
I'm
identify
sure
who
AI didn't make
represents
it.
and who- You get what I mean?
What's up?
Use an abundance of caution.
Is that them?
Use an abundance of caution. No one's talking about this guy.
Yeah, when was that?
And he made a huge mistake before anybody else.
Turn that down, you're gonna copyright me in the
Alright, so let's
music.
get into Project Bluebeam. Steve, I can't promise you a little tangent, but don't.
It's gonna copyright me.
But again, understand, this has all happened before. Which is
So it's hot
alright,
as
so
a
let's
field
lay
of
it out.
hay.
Again, this is conspiracy theory. Nothing
Wait, this is
confirmed.
before they broke up or after?
We're not breaking up or loud, just to make it Facebook. I was wondering where her songs were so
And a
fucking
scientific operation so advanced, we never even know. This is science fiction. It's called Project Bluebeam, and in 2025, some believe it's already begun. The theory first surfaced in 1994, when Canadian journalist Serge Morris published a shocking report. He claimed that NASA and the United Nations were developing a plan to create a global fake event, a staged extraterrestrial threat, to unite the world under a single authoritarian government. It would use satellites, holograms, and frequency-based mind control. Most dismissed him as a paranoid conspiracy theorist. Then, Morris mysteriously died of a heart attack just 2 years later. His research vanished from mainstream outlets, but not from public memory. According to Morris, Project Bluebeam has 4 phases. Phase 1, trigger massive earthquakes in strategic locations to uncover false archaeological evidence. This would rewrite religious history and discredit traditional belief systems. Phase 2, use advanced holographic projections to simulate a global religious awakening. Different regions would see different messiahs, Jesus, Buddha, Muhammad, all merging into one new world savior. Phase 3, use ELF, extreme
Phase 4, a staged alien invasion to create panic, chaos, and demand for a new global authority. One government, one religion, one control system. Sounds unbelievable, right? But let's fast forward to today, 2025. Now we have holographic technology that can project 3D images into open air. In Dubai, drones have already created massive sky projections for public shows. Japan's Sky Canvas project is launching satellites to paint images into the upper
Fuck
atmosphere.
Dubai.
Even SpaceX and Starlink are launching thousands of satellites capable of coordinated activity across the globe. In recent years, the U.S. government has publicly acknowledged UFOs, or what they now call UAPs, unidentified aerial phenomena. Congressional hearings have featured whistleblowers claiming the U.S. has recovered non-human craft. Meanwhile, the military has been testing emergency alert systems and global communication builds through Space Force. In 2025, Operation Starfall began rolling out, a classified program said to use
Also, they
high-altitude
have
drones
this
and
fucking
satellites to
trying to
provide
buy
full
drugs
spectrum
at one of
broadcast
their,
capabilities during a global
at one of
emergency.
their concerts.
All the infrastructure for a Bluebeam-like event is now in place. Here's where the conspiracy begins. We're seeing more
What,
frequent reports
weed?
of strange lights in the sky. Viral videos show unexplained phenomena
What?
above cities. Many later dismissed as advertising drones or weather balloons.
Pretty sure she's not just
But
throwing that in there because he's mad
why
because
are
he
multiple
cheated
countries
on him.
now racing to develop sky-based holographic
How do you
communication
know?
systems? And why is no one asking these questions? Skeptics argue there's no proof of Bluebeam. But that's the point. A successful psychological operation works because no one believes it until it's too late. Whether it's for global
Yeah, right.
unification, religious manipulation, or the final step in mass surveillance. The pieces
Isn't
are
it
all
coming
on
out
the
with some
table.
crazy ass
This
song
isn't
about
about
eating each
predicting
other
the
out the
future.
hole?
It's about connecting the dots in the present. So the next time you see a glowing figure in the sky, or hear a message that seems to come from inside your mind, ask yourself, is this divine, or is it design? Project Bluebeam may sound like a sci-fi thriller, but in a world of deepfakes, neural implants, AI manipulation, and global misinformation, how can you be sure what's real anymore? This is
Yeah,
Unscripted Secrets,
there's a lot of
where
deep
we
fakes
uncover
going
the
out
hidden
there.
stories they
So that video is on YouTube. You guys can, dig more into that. A lot of people have done.
Yeah, there's a lot of deep fakes going on, like, and it's tricking people. You can't believe everything you see on the internet. AI, man, that shit's dangerous. Like that day AI. Has anyone ever started watching on Instagram videos? And it was like 10 o'clock at night, and it just knows what you want to see, and it just, even if it's AI videos that look real as hell and you don't know they're AI, it just keeps feeding it to you and feeding it to you. You scroll up, there's another video. It's like I can't help to look away, like when they were like it knows what you want to watch, and it just keeps feeding it to you. And then before you know it, the sun's coming up, and you were sitting in your car from 10 p.m. and now it's fucking 7 a.m. and the sun's coming up. It's like, damn, I just got caught in an AI jail. What the fuck?
So much.
Has anyone ever had that happen to them? Where you got caught in a fucking...
And now, local conservative 911 says we have 2 weeks to get a digital ID, otherwise we're banned from social media in Australia. Oh!
What?
Whoa.
2 weeks to get a digital ID, otherwise you're banned from social media in Australia? We can't let that happen here. No digital ID.
Wait, what? I played something about Australia the other
What?
day. Wolfie.
No way.
What? Hold on, guys. Let's pull this up real quick.
Yeah, pull this up. I don't know if I believe it. It might have been just some trying to do some
How are they going to
clickbait.
know if you're on social media? Like, you just can't have an ID on it, but you can't pull up the website? How would they stop that? I know they did a ban for 16 and under for all social media, but I didn't know. Hold on, digital ID Australia. Hold on, social.
Yeah, look it up so I don't gotta do the
Or are
research.
they doing it through, if you don't upload your ID,
Oh, a picture of
if
yourself.
don't
You
show
gotta
your
upload a
ID
picture of
to
yourself.
a website to prove you're not under 16, is that what they're doing?
Oh,
That
wow.
was another good way to backdoor this, right?
Yeah, it is.
To protect children.
They're gonna give you right up the back door.
Protect children.
They're gonna rape you
Where?
through
Where
that
are they
back door.
protecting children? That is so slick because in the UK, they are saying it's to make sure illegals aren't in the country. So let me see.
You don't got it on the well temperature warm?
You'll need a digital ID to prove it.
Well, you can turn the microwave to rewarm it.
They got y'all. Do not worry. Digital ID is not the mark, is not the end, okay? We haven't gotten it.
Go in there. fuck that digital ID. They're gonna get a digital fucking ID of a digital ID. They're gonna get a double digital ID.
I will be raptured with the Lord.
I don't got no real ID, and I ain't getting a real ID. I ain't planning on flying because I don't want a real ID. That real ID, that's what I think about a real ID. Go fuck yourself, real ID.
What?
Alright.
Oh, wait, what are y'all telling me? I'm so glad. In UK, all school kids get full biometrics over to school, age 10.
What?
Oh, they're wild. Oh, they're wild. Thank you for my super chat. Lopez.
I need a super chat, yo.
Where's that? But you're in Houston. I want to say I love your church. Thank you so much, Eddie. Thank you. I am. Yeah, we haven't reached the point. I don't want anyone super panicked, right? You stay calm. You stay calm. Digital ID is not the mark of, or it's not the mark.
Fuck the
of beast.
digital
It's
ID.
not.
I ain't doing no fucking digital
Understand,
ID.
that's the infrastructure
Digital ID,
Congress
my
didn't have. That's
nutsack.
not ready yet. That's not ready yet. That is not coming yet. This is what they're gearing up for. But that's not it yet. This is why I tell people, understand, when the Bible prophesied, it's all coming true. Like, all coming true right now. And I'm looking up, yeah, so they are using, because they are using banning social media for anyone 16 under. So the way you have to prove that you are above 16 is to have a digital ID. And they need, yeah, and they also are going to need DNA with the UK one. And you're not going to be able to get any health services without a digital ID. I don't even think you pay the $85, which will give you if you don't have a smartphone or you don't want to do it. I think you just will be cut off. Then if it's an old.
Oh,
So this is where we
Cash App, money sign,
But do you know who owns most of the VPNs?
Samantha,
You know who owns most of the VPNs?
SAMANTHA. Hold on, wait. This is my Cash App. YouTube
Yeah.
don't pay me jack
We
shit
know
for
the
doing
owner.
this, and I've been doing it for a while.
Guess who bought it? Oh,
But if
guess
you
who
want to
bought it?
help
Oh,
donate to the channel, here's the Cash App.
Yeah.
Hold
All right,
on.
so we're gonna keep going. So I do not,
Pull
again,
it
I'm not
up.
living in fear at all. This is not what this is meant to do. But this is just to give you an idea of what is going on out here. Okay, and how they're rolling this stuff out fast. If you do not know the Lord Jesus Christ as your personal Savior, if you do not know that you are a sinner, and that Jesus Christ died on the cross for your sins, rose again on the third day for your sins, and that the only way to God, the only way to
What's the
heaven is by
passcode? You
believing
put
in
a,
Jesus Christ.
what's your
If you have
pin?
not done that yet, do it. You need to believe it. You need to get off the fence. You need to stop saying there is no God. There is not. Even the government,
Log me in.
they're planning things for what is coming in the prophecy.
Trying to
If
fill
you
my
didn't
Cash
sign it,
App so
I don't know if
people
anybody
can
saw
donate to
my
my channel.
Because
Yeah, I'm going to Dearborn, Michigan this weekend.
we can't
But I can't do it.
we can't dream of building these things today because they're not. They're by giants.
Use a pen.
We'll get into a little bit of that because you guys are something to see the glory and wonder of God so that you stay calm. Okay, so you can know that the word of God is true, right? But you
I really gotta get that
That's
fucking
an
thing.
It's the
update.
time to be
Huh?
down in. It's a lot. It's heavy. It's thick. I have to do. Like, I
Bitch, these fucking updates. I hate these fucking
I just turn the
updates.
brain off from it because there's times I get fear comes in, but guys understand you do know.
Fucking all these fucking updates. Why do you gotta update your shit? Fuck you. Why can't I just run my own software? Like I'm doing on my fucking
Fear is
shit.
not the absence of
I
faith.
hate how they try doing them sneaky nighttime
Fear
updates.
is not faith. That's why the Bible says to walk by what? Walk by faith and not by sight.
Those little sneaky 2 a.m. updates you don't even know happened, but they happened. I stopped mine. I'm still trying to do it, but I'm fighting a fucking update right now. Because the update's gonna stick it in my asshole.
It is trash. But he has prepared a room for us. And if he will return, the rapture, and we will be taken up for the wedding feast. Then the tribulation starts. We've gone over this before. If you don't believe it, if you think this is a dream and the 1700s is where that came from, no. That's false doctrine. It is. It is not only Google by the Bible, it's Google, in other words, going back to the first century.
I running away. I ain't running no fucking ads. Fuck you. But yeah, stay away from that digital ID and don't get a real ID either. Drive. Fuck it. You don't need to fly a plane. Just like don't get that COVID shot. Don't get no real ID. And don't let people fool you. You could go get your driver's license as of right now. I don't know about in the future, but as of right now, you can go get a regular driver's license without getting a real ID. Don't get sucked into people fucking trying to trick you saying, you gotta get a real ID. No, you don't. You don't gotta get no real ID as of right now. You could just go renew your fucking license. You don't need no fucking real ID. Fuck your real ID. Shove that real ID up your fucking ass. Give me a regular driver's license.
You decide to come up with that. People can pick and choose it and they don't go to the final thing, okay?
Right.
You are fine. You walk by faith, not by sight. And it isn't just like our things we're going on earth, but these things that are to come. That's what the Bible says. Like, this is the time to dial in, right? That's why I'm talking like this. I've never talked like this before, and I don't care. I don't care. Who like it, who don't, that's fine.
Yeah, on to the next thing.
Yeah, so I will, we can go over the different models, I'll do that, I can do that in my next slide, so you guys, or just the history of all of that. And also the history of our work, because they lied about it. And when I say everything, I literally mean everything, I'm so not joking. Even the slave trade, like I can, like the civilization that was before us, Tartarian, you guys understand. But let's listen to this, but understand what Project Bluebeam, now they're talking about Trump is gonna confirm there's UFOs and all of this. Did I play this earlier?
I think we already all know it's UFOs.
But, and I speak to people about it, I've had actually meetings on it.
I hope Trump
People
exposes the
that are very
UFOs,
smart
though.
and very solid have said they believe there is something out.
We know there's something out there. I don't believe, I know. There's no way space goes on forever and ever and ever, and we're the only intelligent life forms. If anything, 3i Atlas is a fucking robot from the future where AI took over, and it's a giant fucking robot
I've never
fucking
really
spying on us from the
convinced
past.
that, just for some reason, it's not my thing. So you think, one, he knows, and two, he's
What, you
over
wanna
the
help you with that?
transparency on UAPs.
He certainly is very well informed on this issue. Leave it at that. I don't want to get ahead of what the president might want to reveal personally.
There's been a role to cover this up, you're saying, through administrations. And there have been people who've been threatened and told not to testify.
I was physically threatened even
Yeah,
before
they
I
had a
sent in my
testifying hearing
Intelligence
where
Committee Inspector General report
they
on
were
the
calling
previous
up the
administration.
UFOs.
I actually had to go and
A
seek
Congress
protection
hearing
that way
in the
because I was,
fucking
literally
Capitol
in fear
building
both
or whatever.
professionally and in my personal life.
And when you mentioned in that testimony of recovering the pilots or remains non-human, that's something that you saw as far as the intelligence with your eyes?
Yes.
Oh.
And it is a very uncomfortable, even for me now, as somebody who's seen it, experienced it, even talking about it, because it's so.
Man, I want an alien to come and kill me.
To understand that there is this biological sentience that have piloted these crafts that don't necessarily look 100% like you and I.
Or the pictures were there?
There were, yes, they were.
When I said from another planet or from outer space, you said we don't know where they're from. Is it interdimensional? What are we talking about?
I've talked to a lot of occult graybeards on the program. That is a subject of hot debate on origin. I've, as a guy trained in physics formally as well in my background, I leave an open mind on what the origin is. Certainly, there is the extraterrestrial hypothesis, and they could be coming from elsewhere off Earth, but
Or it could just be AI after Doomsday happened because we're creating fucking the Terminator and Skynet.
that the U.S. government had.
I'm not aware of any remains that the department has of
But they
any
have 'em.
signs of extraterrestrial beings.
Sure,
or
they're in
activity or
fucking,
technology.
Area
You said
51.
The U.S. government knows, but there are many other governments around the world. Do they know?
They have their own programs, and like I said 2.5 years ago, we have been in arms race with our peer competitors, namely Russia and China, and they have their own programs in this regard. And I was actually able to view a body of intelligence that discussed
You got a drink?
programs, and I'll leave it at that.
We've recovered things, you say, bodies and physical remains. Was there a sense that the motive of how they got here, what they were doing, was it peaceful, not peaceful?
We've seen a mixed bag of activity.
What?
And motive and intent, why they're
just
visiting,
gonna
that's
get some
once
milk.
again that gets into our assessments, not necessarily, we can't quite understand the intent of some of the sentience and why they're visiting. Could it be because we have interesting genetic material on Earth, we're a tourist attraction for them.
Yeah, we are
Yeah,
in the
of
first
course.
place.
For the other people who are coming out,
Get that milk.
you say to them what? You've obviously faced intimidation. You talked about harassment. There are reports that others have too.
I say that there's hope. Certainly, Congress values whistleblower information right now, and certainly, I believe there's an appetite with the administration to do the right thing on this as well. And happening behind the scenes that I'll let the administration discuss when they're ready.
Okay. Well, we appreciate your time, and we'll follow every element. It's fascinating.
Thanks for having me.
I'm muted, sorry, I was muted. I didn't read this to you guys before, but let me read it now. It says UFO bombshell on Fox
Of
News.
course she's hungry. I gotta get up and make her food like I've been asking her for 2 hours now.
Recovered non-human
I
craft
had a lot
biologics.
fucking
and
early.
No, it doesn't matter.
Hey, you should
Cover
be
up
on the
scams
feed
against
at
threat,
least.
secrecy, the works.
Kind
Trump
of.
could executive order full disclosure tomorrow. His legacy exposed, and we're not alone. Aliens, who's ready? There are no aliens. I'm sorry, it's not biblical. I believe there's we've gone through this before. Angels and demons. People want to believe. They'll believe in everything but God. They'll believe in everything but angels and demons. They'll believe all of that. Although all of the proof is here about angels and demons, not just the word of God, but I mean,
Maybe the angels and demons are aliens.
like,
Come here,
understand,
come girl.
understand. And when I showed you the Project Bluebeam, they are prepping us because I could not figure out why would NASA have such a sloppy, obvious lie of telling us that 3i Atlas was just a comet, right? And then the guy that they have pushing out, and then I'm going to show you guys this age of disclosure what this person said. That just came out. Now you have these podcasts, and all these people are talking about aliens, and it's going to come out, and it's kind of, they never could just put it out from the government because they know people won't just believe the government. So what, I think there's some type of discrediting of NASA that they're doing at this point. Because that's why they brought these bureaucrats out who, and it just, I mean, they were getting destroyed by astronomers, scientists, people who not religious by any means. Most of them are atheists. And they were just like, this is absolutely a lie. It makes no sense that this is the hogwash. 3i Atlas is in no way to form a normal comet. They just say it's from another, I don't know, whatever they call it, space. I believe the word of God, okay? That we live in a firmament, dome, firmament. The Bible says this, that separates the waters from above and the waters from below, and that we are sitting on pillars. To believe anything else is evolution. It's anti-biblical. Did you know that? And there's still churches and things, they'll talk about the universe and space and all of that. That's anti-biblical. I don't know if you know this. And when you talk about the heavens, because it says plural, look at the 7 heavens, and you got to go look at the book of Enoch, which they removed from the Bible. It gives way more details. In detail, I played a video, I think maybe in my first live, about all of that. Look at God talks about the heavens. This is all biblical, okay? This is all biblical. This outer space, I showed you how these planets, we don't even have a picture of Earth. You guys know that that's all CGI, right? You know about
this bitch is talking out her ass.
and all the NASA bloopers. Maybe we'll
CGI, you dumb bitch.
and there's a growing movement of following him, right? While NASA's discredited, so it's building up that quarreling, and that's how you get that movement, and people start to talk and all of that, and they have
This bitch is
Hold on, girl.
officials saying there are UFOs. And you think about Project Bluebeam, it's never a straight line, guys. It's never just like, oh, the government announces there's UFOs, so let's just it's building up. 3i Atlas is real. Okay, there are.
What's currently going on with 3i Atlas?
That's where we're getting the best videos of this. Not from NASA, so they're hiding. So it's a layered effect that they're trying to do.
What is
It's
she
a
getting into,
psychological
man?
operation because they know what's coming. They know they've never gone past the firmament. They know they haven't landed.
Come here.
They know, guys. They know. Okay, so you have to work with that knowledge. Imagine them, and they see and they know what's happening, right? And this is how this is what they have to do. They knew it a long time ago because Project Bluebeam is decades old. They were just waiting.
Dreams is a film that reaches in.
No, I know ads. What are you doing? Come here, come.
Patricia, come. You want to eat? Come.
You want milk?
Come.
I
There you are.
got her.
There you are, girl. Hi.
And the details coming
Hi.
from these observations
Are you
are once
hungry?
again breaking some
Yeah,
fundamental
give her some
rules.
milk.
Want to eat, girl?
Also, Harvard astrophysicist
Want
Pat
milky?
Malone just
You want milky?
analysis, and he's revealing some more weird stuff that science can't seem to explain. We're seeing tail
Your
structures
dad's got you
that
addicted
probably
to
shouldn't
milk.
exist at this distance from the
Your
sun.
dad's
We're
got you
measuring brightness
addicted to
levels
milk,
that
girl.
contradict every prediction. And the geometry of what is happening is revealing
Get it,
significant
Patricia.
flaws with the standard heat physics model. So in this video, I'll explain what
Hey,
exactly
stop
happening
doing
with
that to her.
3i
Give her
atlas
some, you
and why
fucking
it's also
asshole.
right now, 3i
Where's the
atlas
cup
is
I
sitting
gave
at
her? Stop giving her that
186
on
million
that.
miles from Earth.
You
That
got
is
some
exactly
recording?
twice the distance between Earth and the Sun. Before we talk about the mass loss and brightness problems, let's talk about something in these images that is breaking the fundamental physics of how comets are
Yeah,
supposed to
girl.
work. So this recent image was captured by an
Nice
amateur
and soft.
astronomer on November 22nd using a
Well,
half-meter
yucky from
telescope,
that
which is a
dog.
telescope that collects significantly more light than smaller telescopes, allowing it to
Don't
see
get shit on
fainter
her
and more
back.
distant objects. The image shows a bright glowing coma around the nucleus
You know
with
if you
two
know how
distinct
softer she
structures
is?
extending outward. These structures are the comet's tails. This tail
You
stretches
put that
away from the
medicine on
sun
her.
for about 3 million miles.
Yeah, I
The
know.
other tail, which points toward the sun, is about
I'm gonna wait till
600,000
after I
miles
eat her,
long.
though.
Both tails are remarkably narrow and focused. This image is from November
No,
24th.
son, it's
Even
easy.
though the object is only 15 degrees above
Mhm.
the horizon, which makes it very hard to observe, the same basic
Hold on,
structures
girl. Mama's gonna make your food
multiple
right now.
independent observers are seeing
Mama's
the same
gonna get
thing,
your food
which
right now,
confirms these
girl.
are real features and not
Right
engineered
now.
artifacts.
Right now.
What's strange here is how tight these jets appear. Normal comet
Mm,
tails
no
spread
harness,
out and
girl.
get fuzzy as they extend into space.
You don't
These are
even
staying
know
colony
harness,
like
girl.
laser
We'll get it
beams
in
across
Detroit.
millions of miles. So
We'll
why
get
is
it in
one tail
Detroit.
5
Are
times
you a
longer than
Detroit
the other?
puppy?
Well, the normal away from sun tail
You wanna
has
find
no
our friends
solar
from
radiation
Detroit?
pressure
Oh,
and
that
solar
dog?
wind are pushing in that direction, but the towards sun
Yeah,
tail
that
guy-
has to fight against
That guy
those same
probably
forces.
fucking turned
Every
that dog
particle
into
in
a
that
fucking pit
anti-tail
bull
is pushing
fighter right
directly
now.
towards solar
Almost
wind,
up in
kind of like swimming in
Hey!
the waves. So to
What are you
create a
doing?
600,000 miles long tail fighting against
What
the
are you
solar
doing?
wind, the material has to be incredibly dense.
Nice and
Loeb
clean.
calculated that the mass density in the anti-tail needs
Soft,
to be
like
about
a
1
furry bunny.
million times greater than the density of the solar wind itself.
Yeah,
That is not typical comet outgassing density. That is something else entirely. And this 5-to-1 ratio is not changing. Earlier images showed the same
Hey!
proportions. Whatever mechanism is
Drop
creating
it.
these jets, it is
Like
maintaining
that.
consistent physics across
Yeah,
hundreds of
you
millions of
fucking
miles
shut
through
up.
space. We've never seen a
Patricia
comet maintain this kind of
Smolinski.
stable, asymmetric jet structure for this long. Usually, comet
Patricia
activity fluctuates
Smolsky.
wildly as different ice deposits get exposed to sunlight during rotation. But 3i
Patricia
Atlas is once
Smolsky.
again breaking the rules of physics. Now, before we talk about the
The
brightness
puppy
of
is a
let's
nice
first talk
puppy.
about the mass
Hi,
loss.
girl. That's my
So
shirt.
these tails are made of
That's
salt
mommy's
evaporated
shirt.
from the comet due to the sun's heat. This
You wanna
process is
eat?
called sublimation.
Are you
At
hungry?
186 million miles
You're
from the
telling
sun,
me about
the
the
surface
milk.
of 3i Atlas should be
She
extremely
already
cold.
told you, yeah.
Let's go through the actual numbers.
Speak,
The
girl.
sun puts out a certain amount of energy per square meter at any given distance.
Mm.
For perspective,
Ow.
the sun
Good girl,
delivers more energy
speak.
to Earth
Ow.
in 1 hour than
Ow.
all of in an entire year.
Ah!
At Earth's distance, that energy is about 1,300 watts per square meter. At 180 million years, that
Do it
drops to
again,
roughly
speak.
300 watts per square meter. That is the total
Speak,
solar
girl,
energy
speak.
leaving the surface.
Speak.
Here's the key detail about
Ah.
that. Not all of that energy goes to heating.
Ow.
Much of it reflects off the surface. Much of it radiates back out as infrared heat. Only a fraction actually goes into sublimating ice directly to gas. For carbon dioxide,
Don't
ice,
bite
which
your
is the
mom.
main volatile
Don't
in
bite
3i
your mom.
The sublimation
Got it?
temperature is around negative 78 degrees Celsius. At the solar energy levels present at 186
What a nice,
million
clean
miles, we
puppy
calculate
you
exactly
are.
how much ice should be
You don't know how
sublimated
much softer
per
she is?
square
How do you
meter
not
per
feel
second.
that?
Well, Avi Loeb did the calculation, and to produce the mass loss rate we are observing in these November images, you would need about 620 square miles of active surface area, all sublimating at maximum efficiency. But NASA just released an image from the Mars Reconnaissance Orbiter captured in early October, showing 3i Atlas
baby,
as
just
a
like
soft,
when
You
glowing
don't
white
feel the
ball.
difference on
The
her?
image shows a
Like
cloud of
us.
dust and gas around it, measuring approximately
You're really
9
small. I could give her
32
a
miles
bath
a
and
day.
put up soap
But
on
the
her.
actual solid material
I use that
sublimating
flea tick
is
soap.
way smaller.
And the
Based
other
on
one?
earlier
Yeah, use them
measurements,
together.
the nucleus is only a few
Yeah,
miles
that's
wide,
what
which
we
gives
did
it maybe 30 to 40 square miles of total
Well, I was
surface
doing-
Or
area.
you're supposed to leave
Even
the
if we
flea
assume
tick.
the
GPS
solid
signal
material
lost.
5 minutes
makes up a
before you wash it
significant
off.
portion of
It's
the
like
know that.
impossible
the
to
actual
fucking do
ice
that.
surface doing the sublimating
Well,
is far
especially when I was
smaller
doing it by
than
myself.
620 square miles needed to explain the mass loss.
Should've woke
The
me up.
math does not work. You cannot get this much
Because you
material
need to
from
sleep.
heat-driven ice sublimation with the available surface area. Science says that this would make sense
After we
if
eat
the
it,
object is broken
bring
into
it back
fragments,
in
which
here
often
and
happens
bring
as
her
comets
upstairs
hit
or
their
something.
closest point to the sun.
She's scared of
More
the
fragments
vacuum.
means more total surface area.
She growls
The
at
images
it.
from November 11th showed one single intact nucleus,
She
no
runs.
fragments, no debris cloud, just one solid body.
Hey, girl.
Okay, so the surface area does not add up,
She got your
but the
kid,
most
baby.
recent images reveal yet another strange anomaly.
3i Atlas
There's
is
no hard
way
to up the
brighter than it
handle.
should be at this distance after passing the
What's up,
sun.
but you're like, what?
Now,
I'm not doing
Comets
nothing.
follow predictable
Just
brightness
wearing that.
curves. As they approach
No,
the
you gotta
sun,
break
they
the
heat
keys
up
on
and they
that.
cool.
Just leave her, let her
After
break
It's
passing
that.
metal.
perihelion,
She's gonna break
they
her
move away
teeth.
from the sun
They
and
will
cool
lose all
down.
the stuff she
The
got.
brightness drops off in a predictable way based on distance.
Anything you
3i
can break the
Atlas
rubber.
has been moving away for over a month now. At 180 million miles distance,
The
the
rubber's
solar
safe
heating has
for
dropped
these days.
significantly. Activity should be declining, and therefore the brightness should be fading.
You gotta
But the
fucking switch
November
those
images
chairs
show
out. You fucked
strong
up that chair
sustained
bad.
brightness. The coma is glowing.
Where you going with that raccoon girl?
I gotta bring that tent in here. Maybe we could put the
There is no
tent
sign
there
of the
for her.
expected dimming.
I don't know if it's gonna
Harvard
fit though. It's
scientists
pretty
Avi
big, that tent.
calculated that to maintain this brightness
Maybe
level,
it's
the
gonna fit
object
in
has
this
to
whole
lose
area.
about 200 tons of material per second. That is
Gotta go get the tent right now.
mass loss rate.
Well, no, we could take the chair out and put the tent right there.
If 3i Atlas has been losing
Can't fit
200
under
tons per
anywhere,
second since
really.
perihelion,
Yeah, there's no point
that
on
adds up to
keeping it
billions
there.
of tons of
I
total
wanna
mass
get her
loss.
that little,
For
like,
an object estimated at 33 billion tons, this represents roughly
Does it
10%
put anything in
of its
front of
entire
it?
mass
Should
shift
that?
in just
Yeah.
2 months. A natural comet losing that much mass that quickly should show dramatic changes. The nucleus should be shrinking visibly. The activity should be sputtering and fluctuating
Sounds like
as
you got it
internal
for
structure
both.
fails. But none of those
Like,
things are
when
happening.
she's biting
Let me
you.
know your thoughts and theories in the comments, and please drop
You
me a
need to
like
get her
and
a
height.
new
I
dog, but
appreciate
too
your
on
help.
harness.
3i Atlas coming to Earth when?
I need to bring that stuff back to Whole Foods for
The
Amazon.
United Nations has just launched an unprecedented planetary
What?
defense
I need to
exercise,
bring that
all
stuff to Whole
aimed
Foods
at
for
the interstellar
Amazon.
object.
So they can get her other
3i
stuff on
Atlas.
Stuff you
here.
gotta
New
return.
observations reveal a tail as long as 5 million.
Where do we gotta take it to return it?
Largest grocery store merger in American history.
Lead to even higher prices.
To
Workers'
return
wages
it?
could go down.
We were this close to a catastrophic
Wait, thanks,
grocery
okay.
monopoly. It would have hurt a lot of
No,
people.
get from
Politicians
Amazon.
sure like to talk about
Wait,
high
Amazon?
prices.
What do you mean?
I gotta return it at Whole Foods. They send it back to Amazon.
Did they give you the money back on the spot, or you got
Because
with
that's
them
what
when
he
you see it?
does. No one
They
fights
give you it
harder.
back as soon as
You
you
can
give it to
call
Whole
Verizon.
Foods.
I
What?
call him the
What's
toughest
good
fighter
about
for
that?
working people I
There's
know.
always like
I'd
8
rather
different places to
Krishnamurti,
take
and I
it to.
approve this message.
But this is a decent harness.
Leading to a series of
Yeah,
unanswered
but what
questions.
size?
At the same time, Professor Avi Loeb
You
announced
get
the
an
discovery of a
adjustable one,
12th
cookie
anomaly,
This is
Really?
adding
adjustable.
another layer of mystery to 3i Atlas's
It
controversial
is
profile.
adjustable.
In
Is
just
that
20
weight?
days, the object will make its closest approach to Earth, a moment that has
Says
scientists and
medium, neck
observers unable to
13
take their
to
eyes off.
17
Is
inches.
this just a special asteroid,
Large
is there a hidden
15 to
artificial structure,
19
a
inches.
strange signal,
Neck and
or
the
even a
chest
scenario
makes
that
it turn
international
on.
agencies are secretly preparing? The developments of the
Okay,
past few
that's only
days have piqued the
$12.
curiosity of the space research community. Welcome to today's UFO News. Stay tuned, because what happens next will blow your mind
Yeah, we
if you
should
are
have to
curious
step in
about the
it.
mystery of the
Fucking
3i
have to
Atlas.
step in
And let me
it.
know where
Let me
you are
see what's the
watching this
difference
video
between that
from.
one.
I would
We
love
just
to know
clip
where in
it,
the world I
you
am
put it
witnessing
around her and
this.
then clip the
Let's
two
start with the
clips.
news that's rocking
Where it
the
goes around the arms, though?
On November 25, the International
And then there's the
Asteroid
summit.
Network
Yeah.
officially launched
Let me see.
an intensive observation
Yep.
campaign targeting asteroid 3i Atlas.
We might just
This
end
is
up
the same
having to
agency
get
that
her from
confounded
back
the research world earlier
because
this
it's not
year
gonna come
when
enough
it issued a
time.
warning
Yeah.
that object
We need to get- we can get a
2000
second one.
YR4
Yeah,
had a
we need to
1%
get it
chance
before
of
we
hitting
go,
Earth,
or on the way to
enough to trigger a
Dearborn.
global
I
alert
know.
and mark one of the most serious
And
warnings
she's
in
quickly,
the
like
decade.
yesterday
According to the
compared to
Minor
like
Planet
2
Center,
days
the new
ago.
campaign will run from the
By
27th
tomorrow,
of
that thing ain't gonna
November
fit her.
We gotta clean
2025
your car out.
to the
before you
27th
go.
of January
Yeah.
2026. This is the 8th
I need to
observation
get
since
her in bed,
2017.
too.
For the first time, the IAO has actively targeted an interstellar object. What's more interesting is that throughout the announcement, they seem to deliberately avoid mentioning 3i Atlas's extrasolar
I'm debating
origins,
if I should even
as if to
put
avoid
storage
fanning
access
curiosity
taking it.
or creating widespread speculation in the scientific community. Comments
fact,
on the
There's
Yeah.
also ones you can like,
Difficult
there's
targets
some
to
that's on the
track,
back,
the
like
IAO
the thing where you
explains.
hook the
With
leaves
that
on the
message-
back or in the
Make
front.
it
I don't know
difficult to
which one would be
pinpoint
With
better.
that message you got today, you should
of the
go right
nuclei.
now.
I didn't get it
Without
today.
high
I got it
resolution
today,
positioning
yesterday.
data, orbit reconstruction is
I hope
nearly
you guys said
impossible.
that I got it.
This has
Send
led
that
the
to me,
community
huh?
to question whether 3i Atlas's 5 million kilometer wide dust cloud is hiding something unusual. Some
wow.
researchers have even boldly hypothesized that if 3i Atlas exhibits the same microgravity acceleration as 2017's Oumuamua, a phenomenon that made that object the biggest
What do you
question mark
got,
in modern
girl?
planetary science, then this could open up a whole new level of interstellar
We should
research.
this one too.
NASA continues to insist that 3i Atlas poses no direct threat to Earth. However, ESA sees this as a rare opportunity to test
I kinda don't wanna get her a step in one again, cause it's hard to put it on there.
From an object from outside the solar system.
I like it because I can pick her up from it.
Many
need to
analysts
figure out
say
many
the
hard
increased
thing.
monitoring by international agencies at this time could
Without
indicate
hurting
that
her.
three
I need to
eye-atlases
figure
orbit or
something out.
From the
behavior
top
is
center?
more unusual than what has been
All
officially
harnesses
announced.
are like that. Look
Three
at this one.
eye-atlases closest approach to Earth
There's
is
also
less
ones
than
that
3
go on
weeks
the
away,
back and the front.
allowing
Like
every
they can clip
fluctuation
it
in
here,
this
you can clip
activity
it up
to be
there.
recorded with millisecond precision. And while no one has a definitive answer,
There's a harness
the
that says do not
inexplicable
pet my
gravitational
dog.
pull of this interstellar
That's a
object
good one to
is
get.
still keeping the world's eyes on it. Meanwhile,
I don't
the
want to
latest
get one
images
like
are coming
this
not
one.
from
Like,
NASA,
that's what I
but
got
from
the first
amateur
time. That
astronomers.
one's
Oh, that's
And they're
garbage.
creating more
Yeah, it's
heat
flimsy.
than any official report.
I'd rather get her
Over
one
the
that
past
looks
few
more like a
days,
coat, you
sky
know?
photographers around the world have captured
When summer she
See,
would
like
do
this
that.
one,
of three eye
and
atlas
this one, you
since
can
its
clip it
discovery.
in the front.
That's like for that neighbor's
Is that
dog,
civilian
the
equipment
little
can
fat
produce
dog.
images with
I feel
details
like this one
far
too, though. You
beyond
can
what
clip it
major
into the
space
back, but I don't like
agencies
the
have
skin
ever
on the
released.
back. Like,
The most
That's
shocking
what
image
other one is.
belongs to Mitsunori
or like
Samura,
this one. This
taken
one
on
would get
November
picked up.
22 with a half-meter telescope. At
Yeah,
that
those
time,
under.
Three Eye Atlas was about 300 million kilometers away
I
from
mean, if
Earth.
you could find one like what she's got now, but bigger, I like. I mean, I don't mind
Shows
that
that
one
the
she's
main
got.
tail of Three Eye Atlas in the image is up to 5 million kilometers
But it
long.
needs to be super
While the reverse
adjustable.
tail
one
is
is
an
kinda like
unusual
that one.
bright band pointing towards the sun
It was
instead of
adjustable.
radiating out about 1 million
Alright, come on,
kilometers
let's go make our
long.
plate.
To put that in perspective,
TV out.
the Earth
The
is only
light off.
I don't know if
12,700
we come back
kilometers
in, we
wide.
can watch this.
This means that the tail of Three Eye Atlas is nearly
like this one
400
looks pretty
times
good
the
too.
diameter of our planet, a size that is difficult to explain with a conventional cometary jet mechanism. So there are more questions than answers.
Oh, that was
Professor Loeb
alright.
stressed
Yeah. That one
that
kind of
the
looks like
speed
a
and
little fat
composition of
dog.
the outflows will determine the nature of the phenomenon. If the velocity is consistent with the evaporation of pockets of ice heated by the sun, it may be a natural phenomenon. But if the speed is much higher than that, it could suggest the existence of some kind of driving force that is not necessarily
Okay.
artificial, but certainly different from what current comet physics describes.
It's adjustable.
This scenario, of
Right,
course,
it's not-
opens the way to more daring hypotheses about the possibility. of
Keep watching this,
extraterrestrial
I'll be back.
Samora wasn't the only one to note the strange structure. Peter Carson released images taken on November 22 and Walters on November
just saying all that
24.
stuff on the
Both
screen.
showed a strikingly similar pattern. A halo
Come on,
of
honey, eat,
nucleus,
girl, come.
a tail that clung to the sun
Come on.
as if under control,
Go.
and a main tail that extended in opposite directions like a double impulse. The perfect match of images from different locations almost completely eliminates the possibility of optical errors. What remains for researchers is the big question. Is Three Eye Atlas behaving like a comet with a natural mechanism, or is it being driven by an active mechanism that humanity has never With the deadline now just days away, no one can be sure what will happen next.
Bring the
The
pea
only
in
thing
the
that is
bag
clear
so that way
is
it
that
smells like
each new
pea so
image
she knows
that
the
is
best
revealed pushes the story of the Three Eye Atlas
The
deeper
bear
into its own
thing
history,
about her.
like a veil being slowly lifted but revealing more questions than answers. This context has led to what Professor Avi Loeb calls Anomaly 12, a new paradox added to the already long list of anomalies surrounding Three Eye Atlas. In July and August, astronomers measured the object's rotation period at about 16 hours. According to the principles of kinematics, an object rotating with such a period and ejecting jets of gas would create a twisted, spread out, or blurred pattern in images similar to the elongated streak of ink drawn on a rotating disk. But the November 9 image shows the exact opposite. The jets from Three Eye Atlas appear remarkably aligned and collimated, stretching for more than 1 million kilometers without a trace of blur. This extreme precision is in direct conflict with the previous rotation period, creating what Loeb sees as the latest anomaly in the object's behavior. One possible explanation, suggested by Loeb, is that Three Eye Atlas's rotation may have slowed significantly since July. However, this contradicts cometary physics, as asymmetric outgassing usually causes objects to spin faster, but rarely slow them down. If Three Eye Atlas is indeed slowing down, it would be a phenomenon that is extremely difficult to explain using conventional natural mechanisms. Another theory is that pockets of surface ice are located in special cavities that are only illuminated when the sun hits them at a certain angle. This could create
This is supposed to say, this video was supposed to be about
and sharper in images.
fuck the World Economic Forum. They can suck a dick. Anyways, like, subscribe, share, thumbs up, and fuck the World Economic Forum.